Want to attempt some chocolate molding and decorating with me? Let's go. So I'm going to do some chocolate wings, some angel wings, and first I just do a really rough template on a parchment paper. I use just a Sharpie marker, and then I'm going to flip the paper over so that the chocolate doesn't ever actually touch the ink. And I'm just doing just a really rough idea of what I want my wings to look like. Then I started with this white chocolate. It has kind of confetti sparkles in there, and I thought it was gonna be really pretty, but it turns out that it was actually pretty globby and it wouldn't come out of my piping tip very well. So I couldn't control the amounts that came out, and it was kind of a mess. So instead I decided to use this chocolate to make clouds. And what I end up doing instead, yeah, I just threw the bag. What I end up doing instead is I end up melting just a light blue chocolate. And that, because it didn't have any sparkles inside of it, came out nice and smoothly. I had more control of it, and I was actually able to get closer to my general template idea than I would have with the white. And then here you're going to see me get a Wilson cake decorating brush, and I just start brushing out the feathers as much as I can. So as the chocolate starts to get back to room temperature, it'll start to harden a little bit. So as soon as that started doing its thing, then I started actually brushing out the wings. And I work on this for a good while. These took me about, I don't know, 2 hours to just freeze, take out, decorate. You'll see later on I put sprinkles on them. It was a whole thing. I'm not great with chocolate. My favorite way of working with chocolate is using a mold, but this is, I didn't have a mold for wings, and so I had to kind of freehand it, and this is what I ended up doing. So my wings didn't have enough lift, so I put them in a big book. And I used the crease of the book to kind of give my wings a little bit of lift. And even then it didn't have enough lift, so I put butter knives inside the book to give it the lift that I wanted. And then from there, because the chocolate was still a little bit more pliable, I actually kept molding and molding and molding it just to give it texture, to make it look like feathers instead of just, big blue wings. And then after this, I just put it in the freezer for about 10 minutes just to let it harden up, and then I can move it around. Here I take a kitchen towel with parchment paper over it, and I use that globby white chocolate to make my clouds, and that worked pretty well too. Once that it has hardened, the wings have hardened, you see I can take them out, I can move them freely with my hands. At this point, I'm going to just get some more chocolate, and I'm going to just roughly throw it on there and then throw some sprinkles on top just to give it a little bit more, I don't know, dimension, shine, pizzazz, oomph, that extra thing, that we're always going for as cake decorators. And yeah, once this is done, I go back to the clouds, and those, I put sprinkles on the clouds, and those didn't look very good. So you'll see me like immediately wipe it off, because just huge mistake. So, it's totally a trust the process type situation. And that's how decorating goes. That's how art goes. Honestly, it's all relative and it's all fun. And here's where it goes downhill. I didn't want to show my face on this because I had no makeup on. It was literally the middle of the night. But oh my goodness, this halo, the yellow, I think I added too much coconut oil to my chocolate or something, because it wouldn't let me pipe out a ring. So then I just put in a yellow glob and figured I would scoop out a little circle in the middle and it would be easy. And then I tried to start painting it with my gold luster dust. I didn't want to add any vanilla extract to my luster dust because I didn't want to melt my halo anymore. And it was just a mess. But you know what? It's going to go on a cake, it's going to be delicious, and it's going to be fun, and that's the whole point of it. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I also hope you have a fabulous day, and if you like more videos like this, just keep watching. I'm going to do the devil section of the cake next. Thank you so much for watching, and have a fabulous day. Bye-bye.